Good evening and welcome to the news on the hour. I am Ugbebo Ikekwa. Women in Nigeria and in the diaspora have been urged to actively participate in the campaign against gender violence and discrimination in order to ensure a happier, more fulfilled life. The call was made by an Italy-based women's rights activist, Mrs. Stella Okungbowa-Spedali, during an online interview with the news crew of Providence Television International. Mrs. Spedali decried the practice of female genital mutilation still being carried out in some communities in Nigeria, stressing that it is a violation of women's rights and gender-related issues to maintain control over the body and sexuality of women. She called on women to be bold enough to report any dehumanizing act against them, noting that the era of silence can no longer be condoned as it has led to the untimely and avoidable death of some unfortunate women. Mrs. Pedale also enjoined men to participate in the campaign against gender discrimination and violence, stressing that it is a collective effort to ensure the safety and well-being of women in the society. President Bola Tinubu has congratulated Dr. Zainab Shinkafi-Bagudu on her election as president of the Union for International Cancer Control, making her the first African and fifth woman to lead the Global Cancer Control Organization. Shinkafi-Bagudu, a pediatrician and former First Lady of Kebbi State, was elected on October 8, 2024. President Tinubu described her election as a significant achievement while praising her competence and character. He noted that her victory highlights Nigeria's growing influence in global health leadership and serves as a testament to the wealth of talent within the country. The Union for International Cancer Control, based in Geneva, was founded in 1933 and has over 1,100 member organizations in more than 170 countries and territories. The Rivers State Police Command has commenced a full-scale investigation into the post-election violence that rocked several local government areas of the state, leading to loss of life and the razing of 3 local government areas on Monday. The Commissioner of Police, Rivers State, Mustafa Mohammed, disclosed this during an on-the-spot assessment of the 3 affected local government areas. Mustafa Mohammed also revealed that a high-powered investigation led by the Deputy Commissioner of Police, State Criminal Investigation Department, has been assigned the investigation, adding that their report will be submitted to the Inspector General of Police upon completion of their findings. The People's Democratic Party, PDP Edo State, has condemned alleged attempts by the All Progressive Congress, APC, to obstruct justice and frustrate efforts of the PDP to regain its mandate during the September 21st governorship election in the state. In a press statement signed by the Edo State Commissioner for Communication and Orientation, Honorable Chris Nehikari, the PDP Edo State decried the recent attack on the office of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Edo State by thugs aimed at frustrating the PDP from accessing beavers, machines and other materials to beef up its petition against the September 21st electoral exercise. The PDP also expressed shock and displeasure that PDP lawyers who went to the INEC office were prevented from accessing the INEC office despite presenting a court order to that effect. The party called on the police authorities to be on the alert as regards the present intimidation of the PDP and its followers, noting that it will not renege on its resolve to regain the mandate duly given to the PDP by the majority of Edo people during the September 21st gubernatorial elections. The House of Representatives today urged the federal government to swiftly implement the Exports Prohibition Act 2004 to tackle the pressing issues of food smuggling and insecurity in the country. During a plenary session today, the House also urged the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security to provide additional incentives for farmers to boost agricultural output across the country. The lawmaker representing Ilorin West Federal Constituency, Kwara State, Honorable Mukhtar Shagaya, noted that despite its vast arable land, Nigeria is currently experiencing high levels of food insecurity, food inflation and food shortages, which has led to millions of citizens lacking access to sufficient and nutritious food, resulting in hunger and malnutrition amongst Nigerians. The federal government has launched an application portal for Nigerians willing to convert their vehicles from the use of premium motor spirits, popularly known as petrol, to compressed natural gas, CNG. This was contained in a statement today by the National Orientation Agency titled Payment Plan to make it easier to switch to CNG. According to the statement, Nigerians who wish to make the switch to CNG can apply on the portal and spread payments in monthly installments. The statement also highlighted flexible payment plans, noting that applicants will receive support through the process to ensure it's hassle-free. A veteran broadcaster and media executive, Dr. Emmanuel Agara, has lauded the federal government's instance of Hajj pilgrimage subsidy, stressing that Nigeria is a secular state and government has no moral justification in sponsoring the activities of a particular religious group. Dr. Agara made the commendation during an exclusive interview session on Providence Television International. He stated that it is the responsibility of religious groups to provide pilgrimage opportunities for adherents who are less privileged financially to undertake the journey of faith. Dr. Agara further stated that though a pilgrimage is a source value added to one's religious beliefs, it should be embarked upon at the financial convenience of religious faithfuls.
Was lost on the previous administrations, and I'm surprised that it was picked up again by the Tinubu administration. What was irksome, as far as Nigerians are concerned, is the fact that quite a huge sum of money was provided by way of subsidy by the Tinubu administration. In fact, some say it was becoming scandalous, running to billions. Because everybody knows that a pilgrimage is a personal enterprise. Government should have nothing to do with it. If you're interested in going on pilgrimage, save some money and go.
Major oil marketers are to begin the direct purchase of premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol, from the Dangote Petroleum Refinery within the next 1 week, as the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited pulls out as sole off-taker of the product from Dangote Refinery. Multiple sources from the NNPC and the Major Energies Marketers Association of Nigeria confirmed on Tuesday that the NNPCL was no longer the sole off-taker of Dangote Petrol, giving room for other players in the downstream to buy products directly from the refinery. It is expected that Dangote Refinery may release the price of its petrol to marketers soon. And that's the news on the hour. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.